I'm Jamie Shoemaker. I am the Manager of Infrastructure and Technology responsible for the data center and user experience teams. FMOL is a nonprofit, mission-based healthcare system based in Louisiana. We serve over half of Louisiana and portions of Mississippi.
My name is Jason Tujak. I'm a system administrator. My primary role is endpoint configuration and management. Depending on the area of the hospital or the type of task that needs to be done requires certain workflows. We maintain them with updates and look into the future for changes within that.
At FMOL, we use IGEL to deliver secure, non-persistent, and persistent virtual desktops, Microsoft AVDs, and direct access to shared applications.
Our previous solution, we were having some functional difficulties with audio and a couple other issues. We knew we were going to quickly hit a brick wall with that previous product. Once we started looking into IGEL, in addition to being able to help us with our current problems, for future expansion and future changes, we saw a really good opportunity.
One of the things that prompted us to do research into IGEL was the inconsistency that we were experiencing with power mics. It's not only just the audio received, but it's also physicians use microphones that have to be passed through to the virtual desktops that the IGELs connect to, and they have to have a seamless integration of the virtual desktop for the physician to be able to dictate.
In the beginning, when we were looking for a replacement for an environment that would support all of our needs consistently, when we set up our proof of concept and we got all of our workflows built out, one of the main things is those same issues that we were seeing with our previous product just went away. It was stable right out of the box.
It was magic.
Yeah, the overall strategy and objective of deploying IGEL devices was mainly to have that stable environment that would allow for quick changes, quick configuration changes, quick deployments, and just overall organizations.
With IGEL, we can provide a uniform experience across the health system, regardless if you're inside the hospitals or working remotely.
What it's done for us is created an environment that is highly organized and easily accessible to our field operations teams to where they can manage their facilities and manage their endpoints.
IGEL seems to be the one product that fits all user experience delivery, whether it's at home, in the office, or at clinics.
Our end users have had a extremely positive impact on their day-to-day workflows.
IGEL certainly made the management of the environment a lot easier. With role-based access, we can have sysadmins doing the back-end work and the field ops teams doing the placement of devices in the given policies.
Since we have so many facilities, each of those facilities, we utilize the field operations team that are in charge of deploying and maintaining the hardware. With the transition to IGEL, our end users have had a extremely positive impact on their day-to-day workflows. Our clinicians are extremely busy and they want stability and repeatability, and they want to be able to go anywhere in the health system and have the same user experience. And that IGEL has allowed us to give that to them to where they can go to any workstation and it's the same as any other one in the health system.
One of the exciting things about IGEL is the ability to use different manufacturers' devices. One of the devices we really enjoy is the LG All-in-One. It has an integrated badge reader, integrated camera, and integrated speakers. By using that device instead of a multi-tiered solution, we are able to reduce power consumption and extend run times on those mobile carts.
My favorite part of working with IGEL, the power and flexibility I have to maintain the environment and to organize the environment to make it easier for everybody and more efficient for everyone. So that's a big part of my focus, is to keep that experience for our field operations teams, to make everything intuitive and just easy to use.
Just by using IGEL and an all-in-one device that encompasses those extra peripherals into that all-in-one, the power consumption goes way down. We don't need a separate monitor anymore. We don't need a separate endpoint device. It's all integrated together. When you can have one device like that, it greatly reduces the power consumption. And on a mobile cart, when you're operating off a battery, that power is at a premium, so you can last a lot longer with that all-in-one device.
The benefits we would gain by being able to reutilize hardware during the transition process from our previous product to IGEL was, at that point, it was just a no-brainer. We were able to achieve a monumental task of basically replacing 10,000 devices in a relatively short amount of time in the grand scheme of things.
One of the things I really like about IGEL is how it allows us to be resilient. Say, should we, which we don't, but should we have a problem with the way that we're delivering our virtual desktops, there are mechanisms in place to help us fail over quickly to a alternate solution for accessing our Epic application.
I would definitely recommend IGEL to other organizations that may be trying to start their journey with utilizing endpoints over physical workstations or just transitioning from another product. It is definitely one of the easiest to deploy and maintain.
Based on our experience at FMOL, I would definitely recommend IGEL to other organizations.
If I were to rate IGEL on a scale of 1 to 5, I would definitely rate IGEL a 5, hands down. It has been amazing to work with, very excited about the future and being able to do some great new things with it.